Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to talk about the importance of communities and events like meetups, co-working groups, if you're a digital nomad, because in my opinion, these types of groups and communities are absolutely vital when you're working abroad or on this digital nomad adventure. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why I think that is so, and a little bit about my experience in the last 6 months. So I'm talking to you here from my studio apartment here in Da Nang, Vietnam. Now, one of the reasons I actually moved here was because this place is a real sort of hub for digital nomads, and there's a lot of things going on here with meetup events, co-working groups, and I think this is really important, guys, because it will help you meet new people. It gets you out of the hotel or the apartment where you're living in, and it also helps you stay really motivated when it comes to your work. So I think it's really easy, guys, to, I think, not go to these things. In my experience, in the last 6 months since I've been traveling, it's really easy to stay by yourself, work in the hotel, and it can be a little nerve-wracking, I would say, sometimes to go to these events when you don't know people. But it's something that I've started to do more in the last couple of months, I would say. Ever since I got to Chiang Mai in Thailand, I would say that I've been making more of an effort to go along to these things. And like I say, yes, it can feel a little bit uncomfortable sometimes stepping outside of your comfort zone, but in my opinion, that is really where you're going to find most growth, I would say, not just as a digital nomad, but just as a person and as a professional. I think it's really, really important and healthy for your own mindset to get out of your own space and just meet people. And the more you do these things, the more events that you go along to, it does become easier. And, like I say, I don't always find it easier. I would say sometimes I can be a little bit more introverted myself, but I definitely do like meeting people, which is why I like traveling by myself for the private time and like I say, that introverted space. But having the opportunities to meet people is really, really important. So some of the things that I've been going along to here in Da Nang are things like drinks in bars. In Chiang Mai, it was a lot more about the co-working. So you would rock up to cafes, coffee shops, and there would be groups of people working there, all inspiring each other. Yeah, sometimes you can kind of go along to these things and people are sometimes there a little bit more just to socialize and talk, but I understand, that's how you meet people, right? So I think this is really important to, sometimes get out of the online world. I've spoken this before in other videos where, we're spending so much of our lives now, aren't we, addicted to our phones, on social media all the time. I think it's only healthy to try and get along to these things. And I've been doing it now more and more often, and I'm really, really starting to warm to it and enjoy it. And I think it's really, really great. There's so many other things here in places like Da Nang. There's almost groups and WhatsApp groups for everything, from things like beach volleyball to coffee clubs. People are meeting for like dinners late in the evening. You can put your name on the list. And then there's other things as well. If you like board games and things like this, personally, that doesn't really interest me, playing board games, but it does for a lot of people. I'm kind of more, I would say, a little bit more sporty. So I've actually found a group here for boot camps and fitness events and things like this. So this was something that I used to do a lot back in Edinburgh, which was my base for the last 6 years. I absolutely loved these group exercise events, and I'm really, really pleased. I seem to have found one here in Da Nang. I was actually due to go to one this weekend, but unfortunately, I'll be honest now, I had a late night with a couple of friends drinking here on Saturday, on Friday night. So I actually missed I actually missed the boot camp, but I do intend to go again. So that would be what I would say, guys. If you are on the cusp of becoming a digital nomad, or you're a digital nomad yourself, get along to these things. Like I said before, the easy thing to do, right? And I'm prone to this myself, is to not go, is to stay in the hotel and watch movies and order food to the hotel. But I personally, I don't think that's the answer, guys. I'm learning that myself, probably learning it the hard way, because I have spent a lot of time by myself on this trip. But I am learning that try and get along to these things, meet people, introduce yourself. Everyone's in the same boat. Everyone's trying to meet new people all the time, and I think these events are really, really great. And just if you are nervous, if you do find it difficult, go along. You don't have to stay all night. You can just stay a couple of hours, introduce yourself to a few people, and then go back home. And if you hit it off with someone, you click with someone, then great. For me, I met up with a couple of guys on Saturday. We left the event and moved on to a couple of other bars, and the night continued, and it was great. And I'm in contact with them now. Hope to see them in the next few days here in Da Nang. That's how it happens. So let me know, guys, if you're a digital nomad yourself, do you also enjoy these sort of in-person events like meetup groups or co-working groups? Have you been along to them yourself? And if so, what's your experience been? Maybe you're not a digital nomad. Maybe you go along to these kind of in-person events or clubs or societies in your hometown. If you do, let me know. I'd love to find out how you do it and if you enjoy it. I'm a big advocate, guys, for let's get off the social media once in a while. Don't get me wrong, I think there are definitely some benefits to social media. I have an online business myself, an online coaching business for English, for people wanting to learn business English. But I do think most of the growth happens when we step outside and try and meet new people in the real world. And I'm starting to really enjoy it myself, guys. So long may it continue. I'll leave it there today, guys. It was a slightly shorter video, but if you haven't done already and you like this kind of content, do subscribe to the channel. I like to put out a new video each week, and as I said before, do leave your thoughts and insights in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.